been trying, guys. This is like my fourth time. Let's see if we stay. Wow. What I was saying, keep the high vibes and stay above. Like, electricity left. I'm trying to incept the building here. So there's a lot going on. The energies are like intense, guys. So this is another thing where this topic about protection and guidance, about, you know, keeping yourself protected, especially when good things are coming on the way. Okay. So I also have different messages within this reading as well. So that's too, it might, whatever we're saying here today might not resonate with everybody. But also that too, that's one of them that Spirit's letting me know, to let you guys know that one of the ways to overcome someone sending you astral projection or attacks or negative energy or anything like that, that maintaining a positive mindset, a positive high vibe. For example, anything like, you know, exercising is a high vibe actually. Listen to music that makes you feel really good, dancing, doing yoga or meditation, praying and stuff like that. Like, these are things where it can help you stay above, you know. So I'm gonna turn also that too, creating some you know, cleaning your space, also having some clarity in your home, like maintaining a good balance, like, you know, also if you're a parent, like having good balanced schedule or time with your kids, like time for playing, time for, you know, different time, like different things for different things to do, right? What else? Yeah, it just, this message I've been trying to deliver for the past like 4 times. And because I'm going live, like I don't have space for my phone to save. I just keep coming back until, like, you know, but hopefully it will stay this time. I don't know what's going on. I told you guys, like, it's been a struggle too. I get the go, but then I guess maybe something that I said it wasn't meant to be said, or that's why I also have to, you know, work on that, I guess. So there you go, going live and not having space, but then you're like, Spirit tells you when it's good to go and not to go. Yeah. Yes, grab some tea, grab some blankies, you know, get comfortable. This is a healing space that we're gonna get into. I'm using some angel runes as well to deliver. They have a message. There's a lot of messages here, guys. So some of them might resonate, some might not. So whatever doesn't resonate, you skip it. But before I start, I do want to talk about this. Number one, since I started this at 11 p.m., I wanted to do it on the 11th of 11th, but it turns out that this is going to happen on the 12/12 portal, which is pretty amazing right now. Feels a great energy, but also very, very chaotic. So that's why I'm here, like, to keep uplifted the spirit and the high vibration for everybody who gets to see this message. It's timeless, okay? This is gonna be healing for you guys. But yeah, that too, if we're going through a quantum field, because what happened recently with the tornadoes and 4/4 is it's divine judgment, okay? And some of us are gonna go through some very traumatic experiences and things like that right in Christmas time, because there's a lot of things that we've been neglecting and not really paying attention, right? And now we're coming to the point where some of us don't have any time anymore, or we don't really have an idea where we're going or what's going on. And, you know, and that too is like, it's not a coincidence that these areas where in the US, these are the areas where people don't believe in climate change. They don't believe in climate change. I've been trying to say this, like, and this, maybe this is why the message doesn't keep going. It's just the truth. Hey, you know what I'm saying? And I feel really bad. That too is like trying to stay above that, like feel really bad about these people. And some of those areas could be also like those people they probably do more about climate change and things to do in the communities than anybody else. But then we will see, right? When if this town get to raise money really really fast and all of a sudden they can go back to normal like nothing ever happened, then you understand that this neighborhood area is a very high rich wealthy area where they can overcome, you know, getting back up financially and all that stuff, right? And then other areas where they will take their time and things would take very slowly, like, you know, the usual thing that we tend to like ignore and put under the rug and don't really talk about and not address the fact that these people went through some dramatic, you know, traumatic things, like losing everything, people dying for, like, you know, it's just, and that time needs to be, there's the grieving and time for people to like be understanding and stuff like that. So, you know, and that too, stay above it, right? So that's why all of us like healers and people of light going through the dark with, you know, high vibe music. This is Dembo 2021 mix, Dominican songs. This is my Dominican Tainos, like we always like ritual moon cycles, guys. I guess that's my third advice. Did I give you the second advice? So, wave the flow. That's you guys. Pain, things that are really, really traumatic and sad, they store in your body, especially in the hips, okay? So boys, girls, doesn't matter the gender, make sure that you're so yeah, Dominicans, we're like always dancing and like that's why we're like most of us don't really understand depression and anxiety. They're like, what the fuck are you saying? Like they have a beach, they have a like they don't care. Like these people are like, well, they look at you weird, and that too. I grew up with that. Like, oh, it's kind of a shameful to have a mental illness and go through mental illness. That too. This is what Spirit was promoting me back. I guess maybe this is the fourth time that I'm like, okay, get this message. You have to talk about it. Okay, so on Instagram, I put a post about, you know, how to get rid of, how to know when you're getting evil eye or dark things sent to you or evil things sent to you or negative thoughts, even like anything bad, you know, or people doing black magic or a spell. Like it really is that. And I had to remove the comments because people were going off, like super, like, it was just like, oh, wow. And this is why also spirituality, education, all these things needs to happen. And people need to start decolonizing because I just feel bad for them. Like, me, it doesn't have, like, me, I'm just like, oh my God, like, oh, how horrible. Like, that's what you think? Oh, you know, it doesn't affect me. It's you. Like, people get to read your stuff. Like, how serious can you actually think that you really understand or know everything when you're actually embarrassing yourself, you know? The reason why I put that video wasn't because, oh, that's how ADHD people, depression, anxiety, people who have intense mental illness, these are all what we suffer. What are you trying to say? Oh, like, it wasn't to attack you, first of all. That's not for that. And that's it. Any evil intent or cast or negativity, send my way. Get back to sender. Thank you very much. And so it is. Get back to sender 10 to 100,000 fold. No, not here. Anyways, when that happens, and this is another thing where I wanted to clarify as well, that I don't do black magic. I don't do none of that. I don't have to. I really don't. I don't cast spells. I also don't astral project unless I really have to. And I don't invade other people's privacy. It's just wrong. You just, even if you could do it, just don't, okay? It's just, this is for people who are also ascent already. I don't need to tell you anything because you're in the 12D, like you don't really, you're a master ascending, right? That is why you kind of, you know, you're already like humble enough, you've been above there and you're like, okay, let me see how can I help educate, create, do different things. Like each of us had different tasks and different things to do. I'm just following my path and helping other people find their own way through healing and using creativity through the chaos. Like, you know, this is my calling and that's why I'm, you know, trying to do it in a consistent way, but somehow things are just wacky, right? But anyways, that's what also that too. I'm starting the Money Magic raffle, fundraising raffle. We're giving things back. So what I'm doing is that at $1.99, you participate in the raffle, and then the weekly or on a monthly basis, I'm gonna announce in the community anybody from the subscriber podcast subscribers and the newsletters or any of the community IGs, Writers Yep, Your Story Matters, and mine. So yeah, so anybody can win. So basically I'm trying to create something that it can give back to somebody who needs it right now, who has difficult time with money and stuff like that. Like I remember like with 25 bucks when I was in the homeless state, like, yo, that was good enough for me. Like I've survived, you know? And it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, if it could be somebody, you know, and it's gonna be randomly picked. So it's like, you know, I'm letting God and the universe like, okay, let's just randomly pick whoever, and that's it. So thank you guys for supporting. Thank you for participating. Thank you for sharing and liking and commenting and, you know, subscribing. It helps a lot. And also that too, if you feel like giving this December, you know, this is the time for giving, you know, giving, you know, keeping the high vibes, but that too, giving, being grateful for what you have. If your cup is full, like be grateful, write it down, and like let the universe know, make your, you know, be grateful, all those things, and also, you know, give back, right? So I encourage you that below I have this in the description things where you can give back and donate, and also a percentage of whatever happens in the eco store and the collective store that we have on Writers Yep. It goes to people in need or shelters or food banks and stuff like that. Especially this month, I really want to focus on creating something where maybe create like gift basket or something to give to communities and stuff. I'm working on that, but anyways, that's something that we do on our own time and our own way, and that's what I'm saying to other people. Like, you know, it's good to do it every month, but if you're able to do it on December, you know, which is the time of giving, and there's a portal happening right now as well, and you know, it's good to just end cycles. I wrote that a lot. To let go what no longer serves you, focus on what you want, and you know, cycles are ending and closing out right now, right? Get ready, start saving, get ready for whatever, the unknown, right? Because this is something where we're like kind of afraid of the unknown, but a lot of things are happening for us to wake up and change mindsets and stuff like that. And it can be very difficult, trust me. That's what I'm saying. Like, spirituality is not easy. It's not this easy thing that, you know, it just, oh, okay, it just happened. Like, it's very difficult. So that's why, you know, trying to help you out here, okay, as a healer. Yes. Let me know if it helps you. But yeah, try to keep the high vibe. Is very difficult, especially during these times where a lot of things are changing, a lot of things are happening, especially this portal that we're going in through right now. It's, you know, and then the next the full moon on Gemini as well, on the 19th. And then Capricorn season starts on the 21st, so it's a lot. And it's divine judgment, karma, and it's a lot. So this is what another way of trying to help you keep high vibes and, you know, not get lower. I love this one. Wait, is it this one? Okay, to finish what I was saying before, I don't cast spells, I don't do astral project unless I really have to, and I don't invade other people's privacy. I follow the universal laws. God, angels, my ancestors, Gaia's energy, as I am an earth angel, a earth warrior protector, and divine spirit here. I'm just the messenger here, right? But I keep certain spiritual practices and ascension practices, like spirituality practices, where it keeps me also, like, you know, balanced. And it takes time for the mind, body, and spirit to be in that state and balance. So that's what I'm saying, like, people to be patient and work on your healing, do it at your own time, and don't let people pressure you or stuff like that. Like, these are people who are not living your life and understanding you, right? And also, like, if you've been dealing with the very difficult things, repressing very painful situations that have happened in the past as a child, understand you're not alone, okay? Especially during these times where there's a lot of uncertainty. This message is for you. Stay above it, okay? Stay up. None of those thoughts, whatever is happening in there, that it's not true, okay? Don't give up. That's something that I remember when I was going really deep into situations where I thought I couldn't get out, okay? You pray, you know, stay above. You can do this. And a lot of us think that, you know, because we've done really horrible things or things that, you know, we don't have a chance of redemption. Yes, but you have to change behavior, right? You have to change mindset. And not only that, emotionally also change. And that takes healing, that takes time. And a lot of us are so used to like rushing and trying to do things at a certain, like, you know, have these expectations, like really high expectations, where sometimes people, when they can't accomplish that, they feel like shit. Like, oh my God, the wind is crazy right now, guys. I wouldn't be surprised if this goes up. So let's do this a little bit fast. Let's burn some sage. I already have the incense of protection. Let's do this. Let's have some tea. Let's talk about, you see, this is that too, going against evil forces. This earth is, this dimension, all of this, man, is, and we're not taught this. There's no education about this. I'm sending you good vibes and good healing right now. You know, there's a lot of things that we're not taught, right? There's not really, and it's considered like, oh, yeah, get taught. They're like, I know there's certain things that I'm researching now. It's like, oh, you can't talk about that. I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, it's considered, you know, but it's like the truth, and you're like, okay, who benefits by you not knowing that? Anyways, so I do alchemize energy though by turning darkness, old evil that, you know, experienced or heard it from other people or caught readings or anything like that, and I turn it into light and divine love, right? I try to keep myself in the high vibe love and conditional love, especially with my kids and around that too. I learned so much from my kid, guys. So that too, this is what I'm learning for the colonization too, and doing the shadow work in the word. It's like children are so important, you know. Like you learn a lot for, like, if you really let go, like, you know, you lower your, you balance your ego, you know what I'm saying, and like, you know, forgive and like ask, also like say sorry when you make a mistake. Like, you're not this perfect parent, like all these parents, but like, you know, it's so unhealthy for children to create this expectation that you're just this perfect parent, and like, you know what I'm saying, like you're not, can't lower yourself down to their level and like say sorry or like, you know what I'm saying. We all make mistakes. Nobody's perfect. That's not the point of this. The Earth School is not for that. We're here to learn from our mistakes and keep moving forward, keep, you know, going. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I am protected, and so are you. So, yeah, I follow my life purpose. No evil shall ever enter or affect me or my communities, and whatever it is sent, it was sent back to sender, and so it is. So yeah, that's it. I'm gonna burn some Palo Santo as well. So how are you guys? I hope you're doing okay. I hope you're keeping hope, keeping your prayers, and if your cup is full, you know, give to others. It's that time, you know. Give love, high vibes, and healing. All right. Okay, so I think we talked, I don't know if I said the second or third time. So we said the first one was music, second was exercising, third was, what was third? Was it praying and keeping high vibe, you know, keeping the thoughts, right? Like your thoughts have to be in a positive state. I know it's really difficult. It's not as easy, like, oh, it's so easy to say, right? Like, oh, my, you know, no, I'm saying it takes a practice. Is that you practice it every day until you know, you don't give up, right? You try to find that keeps you balanced. Like it's not an easy task when all of this is in balance and there's so much going on, and then you're trying to stay above but also help other people at the same time. It's not that simple, right? So you start understanding